Oh, honey, this is gonna be good. I hope.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello, everyone. It's me, T-Man 978. Right now, I'm going to be reviewing Transformers R.E.D. Robot Enhanced Designs, or R.E.D. as people call them. Transformers Prime Knockouts. This is a non-converting figure. Here is the image from the side right here. Here's all the accessories, and here's the shit on the back. Isn't it lovely? Alright, so Knockout comes with 3 hand replacement weapons, a handheld weapon, which is the immobilizer, and 2 sets of hands. And if you want to be super duper inclusive as far as accessories, the wheels on his back are able to come off, so maybe he fought somebody and they knocked the wheels off, so you can pretend those are accessories as well. You saw him spinning around. Let's let you see him up close. This is what the face is looking like. You see that detail on the shoulders? Fully painted. They painted the inside of the wheels. They painted the fake door on the arm. I believe this is paint, but I could be wrong. No, I think that's red plastic on top. So it's like multi-layered. But I can tell you this is paint. This red part right there, that's paint. This is multi-layered because this is like a softer piece than the rest of the leg. The rest of the leg feels like traditional Transformer plastic. But the limbs, the thighs, the arms, they're all a softer, more Marvel Legends style plastic. But the torso and the legs, like I was saying, those are hard plastic. And these are a softer material too. That right there, as you can see, that's multi-layered inside of the butterfly joint. That's not super duper effective. But here is one of the weapons right here. Looks like that on the outside. Of course, they just pull off. You could plug in the other one. This is a drill that he used from time to time. So he has that weapon right there. And he has this. I can't remember if he used this to shoot or it's shaped like a drill, to be honest. It's completely shaped like a drill. If this could spin around, you could dig into something soft. But as you can see, that has paint on it as well. Here is the immobilizer. Looks like that. Completely unpainted. The double jointed elbows make him have no problem holding that with 2 hands, as you can see. While I was pointing out paint, I didn't point out that paint right there and the paint right here on the elbows. And you see how this is painted? These spin, by the way. They painted the rims even inside of here. You could barely see that, and they painted it, and they spin. So yeah. Now, here's what you want to know. How does he feel? They still have not perfected these things, and it is frustrating. Before I go on, I want to just make sure I show you that he comes with 1 fist and 1 open hand besides the 2 gripping hands. It would have been nice if he had 2 of these hands and 2 fists plus the gripping hand. I don't know why. I hate it when companies do that, to be honest. But oh boy, I had to fix this guy straight out of the package. Like this ankle, or what the toe acts like the ankle pivot, it's actually on a universal ball joint, which is amazing for something like this. It swivels right there, and it has the hinge right there, but it also turns at the base. When I opened it, it was turned, the joint was turned this way, so I couldn't make the toe go down. I had to heat that up for 60 seconds before I could swivel it at the base. In fact, this one didn't want to swivel at the base either. And then this knee, it would not bend. And that is frustrating. The frustrating thing with these, or what I'm realizing with these, is that peg system right there, that's what make them have like a gummy feel. It should be a thick knee joint, and since that's not the case, it's just that's what gives it the less solid leg feel. Because let me just bring in a Marvel Legends for example. He doesn't have like a peg going down. It is a thicker leg joint, so you can bend it and you don't feel like you're gonna break the freaking leg while you're doing it. They need to just do that with these. He didn't even need a swivel right here at the knee because you have a swivel in the thigh, and he has the extra articulation right here. I mean, and when you bend the knee, you can swing it a little bit for some extra articulation, but only a little bit, so it wasn't even necessary. But let's get into the articulation. It can look down and look up, but it wants to come back. It has that same type of head neck joint that Mattel is using and the Super 7 figures are using, where it's just a a dumbbell, but there's not a lot of range in there to go back and forth. So it's almost like worthless. I mean, I guess you could pop the head off and cut the back of the neck to give him a little bit of range, like the Spider-Man retro body, but the arms go out to here. They can swivel all the way around. This piece is separate, like I was showing earlier. There is somewhat of a butterfly joint. Now, on this, it's just a little butterfly joint. It's like the Jazzwares Fortnite figures. Get the swivel there. You get the double hinge. And like I said about all the fists, they do this. I don't know if I actually said that. I realized I wasn't recording at some point, so I gave myself a bunch of editing to do because I think I repeated myself. The back goes back like that. It crunches forward a bit. And this is another problem I'm having. This waist is way looser than I would want it to be. Legs kick out that far. Kick forward. Kick back. Swivel. And as you're probably noticing this, it's almost like it's about to unpeg itself from the thigh while I'm doing that. That's frustrating. I showed the knee joint and I showed the toes go up and down, swivel, and it swivels at the base. And just to reiterate, it's a full tire under there, just like this tire. That moves, and this is capable of moving, and these actually come off. They connect by the bigger peg. It has a bigger peg on the bottom and a smaller on the top. And of course, you know that you want the color deco on the outside. That's how you know you're putting it on the right side. But it's a nice figure. It would be nicer if it had better articulation in the neck, and if you didn't have to worry about things like this dip in the knees. That's frustrating. I have to admit that. So when you're posing him, you'll definitely have to frickin' compensate for that. I notice when I give him a wider stance, I don't have to worry so much. But let me get the only major main comparison I can think of. Here's the R.E.D. RC from Transformers Prime. Now, here's the thing about this line. If you are new to Transformers R.E.D, this is the first video. For anybody else that's been watching my playlist or been watching me for a while, I'm sorry. Scale. Every single one of these figures is a 6-inch action figure. A 6-inch non-transforming transformer based on whatever version of a character. They don't give a crap about scale. It's a standalone 6-inch action figure. If they're scale, you're lucky. Now, think in a cartoon, she probably would be about this tall to him. I believe she was like significantly shorter than Bumblebee. But here, she's a little bit taller, but she's still shorter, so she is at least shorter. I brought him out earlier, but here he is next to a 6-inch Marvel Legends. So yeah, there you go with that. Anyhow, I like his accessories, and it is decently posable. The legs are not, the legs and the neck aren't as posable as the arms and the upper body. But the accessories are cool. I wish it came with those extra sets of hands I mentioned. And the packaging on these things is always awesome. But in this case, I really like this packaging. I threw the rest of them away. And I've been forgetting to say this the whole time. Sony from TM Reviews helped me get this. Like, he found it. I told him no, but he forced me to take it. Giggity. But anywho, thank you, Sony, because this is one of the ones I definitely wanted. Something like Transformers Red is really good for designs like this, that there's no way in hell they could actually transform into the vehicles they transform and still look like robots like this. And I say that, but then some company will come out and prove me wrong, and they'll be able to do this and make it turn into the car it turns into. Thank you all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Hello everyone, it's me, T-Man978, and right now I'm gonna be it is kind of stiff.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group, link in the description.
Click the videos, click the fucking videos, baby, click the videos. You should really click these videos, click the videos, click those fucking videos, baby, click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click the shit.